Throughout this week, some of the topics that were brought up, some broad topics, included how important communication is to try to keep a safe work environment. Talked a little bit about the importance of self-defense and the different kinds of assault. You can have physical assault, non-physical, battery, excessive force. Also in a work environment, it's important to try to create stress management and of course, as we all know, regular exercise, time management. How to relieve stress would include those areas also. But here at Hutch High, a tactic that we tried to use last year, which I think is kind of an example of how you try to make an environment as safe as possible. And here at Hutch High, last spring, we were told by the administration that we had to use what were called Benzies. And the Benzies were designed to be placed on the door, and we were supposed to keep the door locked. And while we were supposed to keep the door locked, we were supposed to place the Benzies around the door and make sure that it would not latch. But the door was still locked. Well, the point being was that we could quickly, in a time of an outside invader, pull the Benzies off the door instead of having to go in a time of high stress and lock the door. The door's already locked. All we had to do was pull the Benzies off. So it was a great idea. Law enforcement, that was a suggestion by the law enforcement to do that. Well, we find out this year that it was great for the law enforcement, but the fire marshal did not like the plan. We could not do that with the door. So, the Benzie plan was taken off. We did not have to have the Benzies. The doors are now going to remain open. So the moral of the story is this. You have to have trial and error when it comes to school safety. But the fact of the matter is, what kind of plans can you find to make the school a safer work environment for not only the staff, but most importantly, the students?